Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Derek, I'm an addict. I'm also your host. I just want to get on here real quick and share a little bit of experience, strength, and hope on steps 1, 2, and 3. The reason I'm sharing on 1, 2, and 3 is just God has put it on my heart to share about it. And so in step 1, we admit our defeat. We surrender to our disease. It teaches us that we're powerless. You know what I'm saying, over our addiction, man, and that we can't. We don't know shit. We're just powerless. We're defeated by our drug use. You know what I'm saying? And our life is unmanageable. That's what it teaches us in step 1. We're powerless over our addiction, and our lives have become unmanageable. Chances are, if you're in recovery, your life became unmanageable. It did in mine. I was living on the streets, so mine was really unmanageable, man. I was kicked out of, Restart, the city unit mission, all the homeless shelters was just a dead end road for me. And, which is okay, because, it brought me to where I'm at today. But anyways, that'll be later. Step 2, we came to believe in a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. And for me, in my situation, that was I believe in God, as we know, and the God of my understanding, which is God, that Christians believe in. I believed in Him, that I could put my faith in Him, and that He would help restore my sanity, kind of give me some clarity, so I could just think straight for a while to get my clarity back from all the drug use. Because when we use, it clouds our brains, our judgments, all that. And, we don't see that when we're in active addiction, but we definitely can see how our judgment gets clouded when we get in recovery and we stop using. It's crazy. There's a huge difference between me now and an active addiction. Anyhow, so on step 3, we make a decision to give our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understand Him. And after we come to believe, in a higher power, when we find a higher power, which a higher power is also the Narcotics Anonymous rooms, or it could also be your sponsor. It could be it could be the basic text. It could be anything like that helps you to stay clean. You know what I mean? I have many different higher powers in that aspect. You know what I mean? But my main one is God. And when I made a decision to turn my will and my life over to the care of God, as I understand it, that means I'm turning over. I'm like, God, this is what I said personally in my story. God, I'm just sick of living this way. I can't do this no more, God. I'm going to die out here. I'm going to die. I got heart disease. I can't quit using meth, and I don't know how to stop, man. You know what I mean? I've been to rehab, man, and they don't sprinkle no dust on you to make you better right away. It's got to be on you after you leave rehab. All rehab does is pulls you from the situation, pulls you from your environment to give you a little bit of clean time so you can get a little bit of clarity and a little bit better judgment that you've clouded for however many years you've been out there using. So it's important that we need God to stay clean, man. It's important for me. Without God, none of this would be possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this. I would never be in recovery if it wasn't for God. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge. Just a little bit on 1, 2, and 3. 1, we're powerless over our addiction, and our lives have become unmanageable. And if you find this channel, man, I'm sure that you can relate to being powerless over your situation and your drug use, and your life is becoming unmanageable because you can't quit getting high, or you can't quit getting angry, or you can't stop spending money, or so on and so forth. And in step 2, we come to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. And in step 3, make the decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God, as we understand them. You know, step 3 is that powerful moment, man, where you really get in touch with your higher power. You know, these steps are to be worked with a sponsor, not with this YouTube channel. This is just me sharing some experience, strength, and hope from my story, man. But without 1, 2, and 3, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know, I'm working the steps again. You know, the first time I made it to 4 and went back out is what it is. But I'm back now, better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just grateful that I knew where to come back to. You feel me? You know, and then I'm putting this channel out there, man, because I want to make it known that there is an exit for the life, for the fast track life that we're living. Doing drugs, getting high, and whoop wop, all the riffraff, man. There's an exit door for that. And I just hope that every still suffering addict or anybody in relapse finds this channel and find some inspiration from this channel. But like, share, and subscribe. Share this. Get the awareness out there so people know that they can come home, man, and we will welcome you with open arms, man, at every NA meeting. Even though this ain't affiliated with NA or AA, this is just, you know, raw recovery. This is my channel, you know what I'm saying? I did this, and I did this to inspire and help other addicts. And you don't even have to be an addict. But anyways, y'all just stay tuned. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll continue to update my channel as life goes. As God weighs heavy on my heart, I'm going to share it on here for y'all. All right, stay up.